When you do sit down and write your own material, how important is the protagonist and their journey in your storytelling?
Ooh. That's a good question because I think what helped me in writing was being an actor and not judging the protagonist or the antagonist, because you can do that. You know, actors tend to play roles sometimes that they're not right for because they're judging it. And if you're judging a character, you're not being honest or truthful to the character. And so what happens is, as a writer, when you write, are you writing the protagonist because it's just from A to B or A to C is what you need to use in order to get there, and then your antagonist or the other roles or the other characters become the most interesting? It happens a lot. You see it in film. And you go, oh, we don't really care about the lead. We don't really care about the hero. We like that villain. Because we write according, as writers, we write according to who we really are. So if there's things as an actor that I want to be able to play, I want to play bad guys. Like I like playing thugs. I like playing the guys that got the gun or this or that. I tend to cater more to those types of roles because playing the teacher or playing the authoritative figure is easy. That's a piece of cake for me. But when I write, I say, okay, listen, my antagonist is only as strong as my protagonist. So I have to make a protagonist that, first off, everyone can like and relate to. I knew about that before Save the Cat. And when people would give me Save the Cat, I'm like, what are you giving this to me for? I already know this. You got to get something to make people relate and like this character. So the antagonist is, to me, the most important. If you have a strong protagonist, you'll have a great antagonist, an even better antagonist. And I tend to write ensemble pieces. So everyone has to shine because I write for actors, you see? And that's where my mind goes to.
Okay, so you have your hero. How are you showing that they're not perfect so that we can all relate to that character?
That's understanding life. That's going back to what I said about knowing self. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I'm actually not a nice person like people would think. We all would think, oh, everyone's a nice person. I'm a decent man. I think we're all decent. I think we all have our ups and downs, our good and bad, whatever that is, relative term. But I believe that if you create a character who you show as the hero, then you must show what his fears are, you see? Because the fears will let you know the downside of the character. Because everyone that makes mistakes or does horrible things, they do it out of fear. Prejudice is out of fear, right? Racism, out of fear. You know, theft is out of fear. Everything is out of fear, you see? So if you say, okay, why is this character who he is? Well, he has a fear. Maybe it's a character who, you know, he goes around beating up, he's a bully. Well, why is he a bully? Because he fears being bullied. You see, he was bullied, right? So he doesn't want to be bullied again. So in his desire, I'm gonna bully everybody before they bully me. So we can sit there and judge him, like, oh, he's a horrible person. But you humanize him by showing why he's this way. And so by showing he was bullied, therefore he became a bully. He wasn't able to break the chain. Some people can break the chain. Some people, I'm one of those people. I was bullied, but I broke the chain. I was able not to. Does that make me a good person? No, I'm probably a bully in other areas. So there is no perfection ever in any character. But you do have what sometimes I tell my actors in writing, we have the tragic character. Now this is the character that did nothing wrong, said nothing wrong, didn't do anything to offend anybody, but everything fell on them.
The scapegoat?
The scapegoat. Darth Vader is the perfect tragic character. Perfect. And even though George kind of suffered a little on the 3 other films, he brought it full circle for you to understand why he was a tragic character. He was born, didn't have a dad, immaculate conception, had stuff happen to him, bullied through the Jedi Order, was destined to become this man no matter what, and died, and never really understood anything that he went through. Tragic character. One of the greatest villains that ever graced the screen. Everyone knows him around the world, was a tragic character. That to me is great writing.